Peace, everybody. You now tuned in to the All Viral Access Media Show. Alright? Let's get it.
Now tuned in to All Viral Access Media. You dig?
So now, and he gets out, the car running the thing again, like, okay, you all good, get you out the car. So now, one night we sitting out there, I got a big old French jacket on in California, a big old bomber jacket. We sitting on the porch, I'm listening to some earphones, P on the other side, messing with his pager. It's about 9:30 at night, and we just jamming out. I happened to look up, and I looked to the right. It was a dark brown Nova, a car, rolling real slow up the street with no lights on.
Right.
By the time I say duck, they let off nothing but shots. It must have been an AK or something, right? They chopping. I'm moving, right? I know something going on because the concrete moving, right? I couldn't run. All I was doing is rolling on the concrete. I'm trying to dodge all these shells hitting the ground, right? He go the other way. We go opposite ways. So I done rolled under the car. So I see the car. I'm looking at the bottom of the car. I'm seeing this brown Nova. He hit the corner. So now I come out of there. We pissed off, right? Oh man, they called us slipping. We didn't know who it was. So anyway, about a week later, we handled that. We knew we couldn't be outside no more. So anyway, we trying to feed the family. It's just me and Pete trying to make it happen. And the new crew members, they done broke off because there's no money being made. These new members thought they was going platinum, going to Hollywood too. So now it's me and Pete back in the barrel. So now we sat down. Pete said, "Man, we can't be outside no more. The police trying to get us and the guys trying to kill us. What we gonna do, King? Man, we got to do something." So what we did was, we got the family. We packed up little Romeo, Versi, Sonia, and P had his cousin down in Missouri City, Texas, to hook up an apartment for him. So she got the apartment for him, a little one bedroom. We drove down. We packed up everybody, Silk, the mama, everybody. P-Mom, Silk. We all drove down to Texas, Houston. So now we get to Houston. We all in this one bedroom apartment. It's a one bedroom apartment. There's Sonia, his wife, his mama, Silk, me, Lil Versi, 5 of us. I'm sleeping on my suitcase in the living room. P and his wife sleeping in the room. His mom in the room too, but she in the little corner there. Me and Silk in the living room by the window, and I'm by the kitchen sleeping on my suitcase. And P like, damn, we gotta find a way out of this shit. We all crammed in. So now me and Pete take it to the streets again. So we go to a club. We get to a club and we shooting pool. So this guy, this girl come up to P because she liked him. Right back then, girls used to come up to us, right? She asked him his name. They talking, and I'm still shooting pool. I'm just playing around with the white ball. I'm just hitting till he finished. So now P write his number down and give it to the girl, and the girl walk off. So we get back into the pool game. Now all of a sudden a piece of paper lands in the middle of the pool table. And I said, what the hell is this? And I look at his P number. So we look over, it's the girl boyfriend in there. She set us up. So the guy got a pool ball in his hand like he about to hit P, right? So the minute he raised his hand, I raised my shirt up and I showed him my 380. I said, look, don't do that. And he looked at my waist, he said, oh, it's like that? I said, always. I said, you hit him with that ball, I'm gonna hit you with this. So the guy said, okay, he put the ball, he slammed the ball on the table. So he went on about his business, me and Pete, fake shooting pool now because we got to get out of here now. We done got into it with this guy, we don't know him. He over there with about 5 more guys looking at us. So some type of way, it's about 1:30 at night, we ease up out of there. So we get out the club, Pete looked at me, said, man, I want him. I said, you want him? We gonna get it. So we get in the car. We in one of these big old long 72 Impalas that we got from California. We drove it down to Houston, and we sitting in there. We sitting in the car waiting on the club to let out. The club let out at 2. We looking, and Pete said, "Hey, go right there." The guy coming out, he's in the crowd. So we jumped out the car. I pull out my 380, he pull out his 9. We let off shots. Everybody moving in the club. They screaming, they all out there. We lighting it up. We don't even know we hitting. We just shooting, right? So we jumped in the car, and then we peeled off. We left a big old cloud of smoke in the lot. It was like the lot was like a dirt lot. So we sped off. We smoking it up. We took off. We left the club. We got something to eat like nothing ain't happened. We went to a Waffle House. We eating there, ain't even mentioned nothing about a shooting. So the next day, we had to get out and do some work. We might work some checks or some credit cards. We had to do some stuff, right? So now we at a Walmart. Me and Sonia, his wife, at a Walmart. And I'm at the Walmart getting some stuff with this fake checkbook I got and this fake ID page Pete made me, right? So it's me and Sonia, and I got the basket so full, I'm pushing it like a car out of gas. I'm pushing it, right? And one of the securities, the undercover security for Walmart, right, he was watching me. So I go to the counter, and I gave the lady the ID. He come bring his ass up there looking at my ID, and I snatched it out of his hand. I said, "What you doing, man?" He said, "I'm just checking you out." I said, "Ain't nothing wrong, I'm buying stuff." So at that time, when I'm back and forth with the security guy, a real Harris County sheriff officer walked through the door. I looked at him, I said, "Oh shit," and the security car said, "Hey, excuse me, officer, can you help me out?" I said, "Oh shit, it's about to be problems." By that time, I told Sonia, Pete's wife, I said, "Go to the car, get out of here." She got out the store, so they got me hemmed up. So this this Harris County sheriff deputy, he looking at the ID, said, this not real." I said, "It is real." He peeled it all and it came apart. So he's running everything now. And he looked, he said, "You look like a guy, one of these guys who was in a shooting out on the highway in Texas, right? Off a highway. I forgot the highway. It's been a while." Anyway, I said, "No, sir, I'm from California. I'm going to be straight up with you. I've been out here. I do music." He said, "Well," he got one of the people. What happened was, that night, a lady got shot in her ass and a guy got shot in his hand. We didn't even know. So they're really looking for us now. We didn't even know. So there was an assault. It was aggravated assault. That's what they called it. So he said, "Well, just bear with me. You're not under arrest. I just need to put you in cuffs and put you in my car." Now he got me in the car. I'm scared now. Oh, shit, I'm looking out the window of this mesh, right? So now the cop come back. He get 4 cops. The real Houston police, the sheriff. It's 7, 8 cars outside. I'm in the car now. I say, "Oh shit," and they're looking through the window and say, "I think that's him." So they say, "Yeah, it was you. It was you and your buddy who did it. It was a guy who looked like you. We got several witnesses." I say, "Sir, it's not me." I didn't want to go to jail. I got tears in my eyes, right? Not that I'm scared. I don't want to go to jail out here. I don't know nobody in Texas. So now they got me in there. They take me up there to the interrogation office like they do on the first 48. They record you. They have me up there. I'm telling them, they said, "Where your buddy at? You gonna go down by yourself?" I said, "I don't have nobody, man. I'm solo bolo when I do it." So anyway, to make a long story short, they end up taking me in. I get about 8 years, right? I end up getting a plea bargain for this shit that I could have got more time. But they came to me with a deal. They said, "Instead of you getting 30 years for shooting these 2 people, the guy in the hand and the lady in the ass, we're going to give you a deal for 8 years. You willing to take it?" It's 8 years for each one of them. I'm sitting there, so either way I'm going to lose. So I signed the paper, took the 8 years. It was 2 8 years, really 16, but they ran it concurrent. So now I got these 8 years in Texas. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now I got to make up my mind. I got to do this time. So now they shipped me off to some prison way out Mexico, Colorado, because
for that
Texas
shooting, for that shooting you got 8 years. For that shooting, they gave you 8 years.
They gave me 8. They really gave me 16, but they ran them concurrent because each person was a charge.
Right.
Everybody that got hit, there was a person that was a charge he was getting. So now I got 16. But the court-appointed lawyer I had, he ran concurrent. He said, "If you take this deal, I can run them together." And I was like, man, run them together, because I definitely don't want 16, so I got the 8. So they shipped me off to the little penitentiary they had out there. So now I'm in this penitentiary with all these guys in this dormitory. I don't know nobody. So now I'm fighting and doing everything else, but P out on the street still doing this thing. At the time when I'm doing this time, P had recorded Mama's Bad Boy. And he recorded True Understanding the Criminal Mind. On the True Understanding Criminal Mind was a bunch of new members too. It was Callie G, it was Fonzo, it was his little nephew, Big Boy, and a couple more people. Anyway, P went to my sister's shop in Oakland and gave her a copy of the new album she got out and letting them know my name's still on it, that he got my back. P didn't want to come see me because he didn't want to get entrapment. He didn't know, because he was the guy with me.
Right.
You know, he didn't know what happened. I didn't talk to him. He said, Mel King ain't snitch on me. I didn't snitch on him. I did the whole bag by myself.
Right.
Anyway, I'm in this place, and God bless me, because a new law had kicked in where the jail got so overcrowded, it was like a revolving door in Texas. They were just, because they were taking everybody to jail for crack. So they ended up breaking my time down to a month for a year. So if I got 8 years and they break it down, I only got 8 months. But my dumb ass, I'm in the dormitory, I'm doing the most. I'm shooting dice, I got weed coming in, I'm fighting, I'm cracking niggas' heads, niggas trying to crack my head. We in Texas now, in Mexico Park. So now, they tack on some more time, because I open the motherfucking head up in there. He come trying to get me 2 o'clock in the morning. I end up waking up and hitting him with a little makeshift shank I had. And open up the head, they end up giving me another year or something in there, inside the prison. So now, I'm still in here. I got out about 1992. After doing about 18 months, I got out and I moved with this girl I met inside the prison. From a guy that had outside connections. So he hooked me up with a girl that was making sure I got tennis shoes, all the stuff I need. So anyway, I get up out of there. I went back to my sister's shop out in Oakland, and I told my sister, I said, yeah, I might have to get a job or something, because I definitely don't want to go back to jail. And so I'm outside standing up, and I run into Pete's sister, Germany. She said, we hug. She said, you back out? I said, yeah. She said, P looking for you. P is back in Oakland. He had moved back to Oakland. I didn't know it. So now, the next day, I'm outside by my sister's shop. Master P pull up. He said, nigga, you made it home. I said, man, I'm home. So, me and him sit in the car, we chopping it up. He said, what you gonna do? Because I'm doing the same shit. Pete said, I'm doing the same shit out here. I'm doing the same shit. I'm slinging the same shit. I ain't got no job. That's what I got to do. I said, well, maybe I got to do the same thing. So I left my sister's shop. That day he came, I didn't see my sister for 3 months later. That's how we hooked up.
Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button, that share button, and definitely subscribe. All right? This is All Viral Access Media, okay? And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.